What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of NX Tutorials. In today's episode, I'll be showing you how to create a bell. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we'll be working off of this print here. The first thing we'll do is create this body. And then we'll go ahead and create this handle. And we do want to use the metric units. Alright, so the first thing is go ahead and create a new file. You want to specify your units. We want in millimeters. You want to name your part, and then go ahead and choose your file destination. Click OK. Alright, we do want to make sure our sketch preference to be auto dimensioning off. So you want to come in the file preference and then click on sketch. You want to make sure the constraints and auto dimensionings are checked off. So go ahead and click OK. Alright, we'll go ahead and create the body by creating the block. So you want to come up here, click on the block feature, and the dimensions are 60 millimeters on the x-axis, and then it's 76.2 going in the y, and then 127 tall on the z-axis. So go ahead and click OK. Alright, so now we have our block. Next we have to create a draft coming up here. So go ahead and click on the draft feature, and then you want to specify your stationary phase. That means which face is going to stay. We want the bottom face to stay as, and then you want to select your faces. The first two faces here, we'll specify it to be 5 degrees, and then under here it says add new set. Click on add new, type in 2, and then we want to select this face going 2 degrees inwards and this face. Alright, so as you can see we got 5 degrees going inwards and then 2 degrees from front and back. So go ahead and click OK. Alright, next we got to create an edge blend on the 4 outer edges. So we want to come up here, edge blend, and just for any reason if your layout it's not the same as mine, you can always come up here. If you can't find something, you can always come up in the search box and type in, let's say, edge blend, and it's going to give you a list. Once you hover over it with the mouse, it's going to highlight it in red and tell you exactly where it's at. So click on that. You can exit out the search now. Alright, so our blend, we want 8 millimeters in radius, and then go ahead and select your edges. We want this edge, this one, and the last one here. Go ahead and click OK. Alright, once we have that, we can go ahead and shell it out. We'll take out the material from this bottom. So we'll go ahead and click on the shell feature. Select your face. We want this face to be shelled. And the thickness is 2.5. That's the material thickness all around. So we're giving it 2.5 thick. Go ahead and click OK. Alright, so now we have the body. Alright, next we'll go ahead and create the handle. Alright, in order to do that, we'll go ahead and sketch. So click on sketch. Alright, so the base of the handle, it's 10 millimeter in diameter, so we'll go ahead and create a circle with 10 millimeter diameter. let's go ahead and select the plane now. We want this plane. Go ahead and click OK. Alright, after that, go ahead and select circle. We'll go ahead and create the circle. We'll go ahead and dimension it. Click on the rapid dimension. Alright, first thing is we want the radius of it. We want to tell it to be 10 millimeters in diameter. So go ahead and click and type in 10 millimeters. Alright, next we'll go ahead and dimension it from the edges. So under rapid dimension, we'll go ahead and select this edge to the center point of the circle. And this one's going to be 27 millimeters. And then we want it from this edge to the center point. This one is 25.6. Alright, so now we should be centered. Go ahead and close out. Alright, once we have that, your sketch is fully constrained. Go ahead and click finish. Alright, next we'll go ahead and extrude. So click on the extrude. We want the handle to be 101.6 from this face going up, and then we do want it to draft, so we want to come down here under the draft, start limit. You want it 2.5 degrees. Once we have that, go ahead and click OK. Alright, next we'll go ahead and create a radius edge blend on this edge. So click on the edge blend. You want to select this edge. We actually want it to be 5 millimeters. Go ahead and click OK. Alright, next we want to unite the handle to the body. So under Unite, you want to select your body and then unite it to the handle and click OK. Alright, now we have the bell. Next you want to work on the inside. So we'll go ahead and create a circle and then extrude it. So create a new sketch. You want to click on sketch. We'll select this plane here. Click OK. Go ahead and create a circle. And then we'll go ahead and dimension it. Click on rapid dimension. We want this circle to be 5 millimeters. And then we want it to be coincident with this circle here. Alright, your sketch should be fully constrained. Go ahead and finish. Alright, once we have that, go ahead and extrude. Click on the extrude. You want to select your circle. And then we want it to be 120 millimeters long. And then go ahead and click OK. Alright, next we'll go ahead and create a sphere. So you want to search for the sphere. If you can't find it, we'll type in sphere. Alright, so there it is. Go ahead and click on it. Go ahead and close out from the search. Alright, so it's telling you to specify the point. We want this point here. And then the diameter, we want it to be 20 millimeters in diameter. And go ahead and click OK. Alright. After that, go ahead and unite. So you want to click unite. We want to unite the whole bell with this extrude and with this sphere. Go ahead and click OK. Alright, so now everything is united. Next, I'll go ahead and hide the edge lines. So under view, under the style, instead of shaded with edges, we'll go ahead and click on shaded. Alright, next we'll go ahead and hide the sketch that we've created in the datum plane coordinate system. Alright, so under view, you want to go to move to layers. We'll go ahead and select this body, and then inverse selection, that way it's going to select everything else except for the body. Click OK. So you should have 5 objects, and then move it to a different layer. We'll go ahead and select 5, layer 5, click OK. Once we have that, go to layer settings, and you want to uncheck layer 5. That way it's going to hide. Go ahead and close. Alright, and lastly we'll go ahead and change the color. Press and hold Ctrl and J at the same time. Select your object, click OK. You want to click on the color box, select your preference. Alright, and there it is. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time.